Welcome everyone to my top 10 most valuable comic books in my collection. Now, small side note here. This video, by the time you guys watch it, will be out of date. Probably very out of date because I'm recording this as part of my videos to have in stock and automatically uploaded to play while I'm at basic training and officer candidate school if I'm lucky enough to get in for the next 6 months to a year. So as of October 11th, 2023, this is the current up-to-date value of my comic book collection according to the CLZ app that's tied to my account, my CLZ app, and cover price that's tied to my account with all that. I have all these books with the grades in the app, and so it automatically, according to cover price, grades them. All right. That being said, all right, so I have one honorable mention, and only because it will not appear because it's listed as a graded page in the app and cover price. I don't think knows how to read that value, but I'm giving myself a shout out to my single graded page of Amazing Fantasy 15 because paid $350 for this a couple years ago. I've seen similar pages like this non-Spider-Man story graded AF15 pages on YouTube, not YouTube, eBay. And I could get, I'm betting easily $1,000. So that easily falls with it, my value. Quiet, dogs. All right. So a lot of people watching my channel and familiar with me on YouTube, Instagram here will go, oh, all 10 Spider-Man books because my collection obviously is Spider-Man. I'm a lot of Spider-Man. I'm very passionate about Spider-Man. And you'd be wrong. Not all these books are Amazing Spider-Man or Spider-Man related. One is not. But otherwise, yes, it's Spider-Man related. So if you are the kind of person who doesn't like Spider-Man and you're all DC, I'm sorry to disappoint you. There's no DC on this list. But I would appreciate the like anyway. All right, so number 10 on the list, according to my CLZ app, valued at, well, I'll skip that later, is my Fantastic Four 48 CGC 1.5. Cover price has this valued at, according to my app, at $975. So I'm giving away a 49 as part of 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So very excited to have that. Hopefully by the time you guys are watching this, I've already given that giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers. But so there you go. Starting at number 10, and I'm just $25 short of that $1,000 mark. So that says a bit about my collection. All these books I did not spend this for, well, except for one book I paid value for. All right, number 9. The first of the rest of the ASM books, Amazing Spider-Man number 6, first appearance and Origin of the Lizard, CBCS 2.0. Cover price had this value at $1,003. I can't remember what I purchased this exactly. I think I paid, I want to say $300 to $400 for this. I honestly think maybe, yeah, around $400 probably. I'm guessing. I can't remember exactly. I won't give you the exact number, but I know I did. I know I spent a decent amount of money for it, but I still got a good deal. So, not the best first covers for the Lizard, but still cool. So that one's at number 9. Number 8, a book that I got rid of, sold once before because I was in a money bind, and got back, both with improvements and with designs and with pros and cons to it. So number 8 on the list, and this value is slightly unrecognized. Cover price on my app doesn't take into account signed books, of which there are 2 on here. So unfortunately, this is non-signature related to these books, because these books, I'm pretty sure I could bump up the list to value if you include the signature. So, Amazing Spider-Man 300 CGC 8.0, signed by Todd McFarlane. It sold a newsstand at 7.5, got a direct at an 8.0. Sad to lose the newsstand, but I much prefer the 8.0 to the 7.5. And T. McFarlane was Todd McFarlane signed down here. So there's pros and cons to this book, but I had this book signed by Todd McFarlane, or bought it signed by him, and I wanted it back signed by him, and so there you go. Current value of this book, non-signature, non-Todd signature, $1,050. So again, comment down below, what do you think the value of this book and the next book, and the other book I'll show you that's signed, would be with the signature? What do you guys think the value is? If you can find it and prove what the current value is, I appreciate it. Great, thank you. So that's number 8. Number 7, a book that I didn't care what condition it came in because I had to have this character at the time. And still don't care what condition it's in, honestly, because I doubt I'll ever sell this book unless it's trade-in plus cash for an upgrade. So number 7, Amazing Spider-Man number 14, first appearance of the Green Goblin, first meeting of Spider-Man and the Hulk, CGC 0.5. This book is in such rough condition that I thumbed through it just to see it all, and frankly, I read through it very carefully because the only way I could make this book worse is if I tore the cover off and lost it. But cover is attached. That's the only thing I can pretty much say. So, but still there, missing a few pieces here there. But 0.5, valued at $1,105. I bought this book for, I believe, well, I forgot. This book I bought for, I think I paid $500 for it. I think I paid $500 for it. Can't remember. So I apologize, but it's still worth more than I paid for it in the past. So first appearance of Green Goblin, my favorite Spider-Man villain, $1,105. Current value according to cover price. All right, number 6. This is the other book that I bought and sold before with the 300 and a few other smaller books for money I needed. Again, pros and cons for getting it back. It's in a lower grade than when I sold it, but the cover is better because Spider-Man is not colored in by some kid. So I will take the lower grade for a better looking Spider-Man on the cover. It's Amazing Spider-Man number, almost said 1. Amazing Spider-Man number 2, CGC 0.5. The other one was a 1.0. The roughest part of this is the front of here, extreme chipping, obviously. Spine split, spine and cover completely split and cover detached. But it's all still there. It's all part of the book. I'm super excited to have it, nonetheless, in my collection. And for a while, it was, and then it was again, the oldest Amazing Spider-Man in my collection, because the only way I could get, Spider-Man older than it was get number 1. Current value of this book, 0.5, is $1,107 according to cover price. So just $2 more than my Green Goblin. So pretty cool. I like it a lot. All right, we're in the top 5. And it's amazing that this book is at number 5. It is Amazing Spider-Man number 5. First appearance of Dr. Doom outside the Fantastic Four, CGC 3.0. I bought this at a place called Hall of Justice Comics and Collectibles in Parker, Colorado. I bought this book, I believe, along with Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Same time. I paid, for both books, I paid $700. I believe $600, $700. One of the two, somewhere in there. Current value of this book is $1,191 according to cover price. So, and I have a fantasy, a dream of getting this book upgraded and getting it in a 5.0 because, 5.0 because Amazing Spider-Man number 5. The whole linear thing that people do for comics. I imagine, linear for at least the first 5 or 6 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, or hell, even the first 9, because let's face it, I'll never get Amazing Spider-Man number 10 in a 10.0. That one would be amazing. But yeah, Amazing Spider number 5 on the list, $1,191. Number 4 on the list, I mentioned it just a second ago. I bought it with Amazing Spider-Man number 5. Amazing Spider-Man number 50, CGC 4.5. One of the prettiest looking covers on ASM. Love it, love it, love it. Current value of this book, according to cover price, $1,300. So, pretty solid, beautiful red book. And I missed that 5.0 by that much. I wonder if sometimes if I could crack it and press it and pray to the comic book gods and their messengers and their prophets, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko and all them, if I just to get that 5.0. But again, if I ever sell an upgrade to a 5.0, honestly, that's probably the closest one in value, honestly, for a 4.0, 4.5 to a 5. Here's my 4.5 plus $500 cash. Get a 5.0. All right, number 3 on the list. This is the other book that's signed by someone. It is Amazing Spider-Man 129, first appearance of the Punisher and the Jackal, with a letter from Ralph Macchio. CBCS 4.0, because unfortunately I could not get this one witnessed in person. It's verified signature because COVID happened. Jerry Conway, who was supposed to be at a con I was at, canceled. He came back 2 years ago, canceled again because of health reasons, family health reasons. And so I have a special shout out to Southern Comic Geek, who took my book to Dragon Con and had Conway sign it. So this current value of this book is $1,613 in a 4.0. But again, that is non-signature universal label. So I'm betting I could at least easily get $2,000 if you took into account that signature, even if it's being verified and CBCS instead of CGC. All right, we're down to the biggest 2 books in my collection. And I really need to wrap this up sooner rather than later, so those dogs shut up. Amazing Spider-Man number 3. My second favorite villain. CGC 1.0. The book I got within days of Reggie Collect getting his book. I paid... Oof. Oh, and I paid $800 for 129 Punisher. So easily double my money there. And this one I paid, I think, around the same price, honestly. 1.0 current value according to cover price is $1,650. So, and as far as first appearances go on covers for villains, I think this one really works really well. And of course, Punisher works amazing. It's amazing too. I just think, I just thought too. I love Doc Ock, my second favorite Spider-Man villain. All right, the biggest book in my collection, the one that's currently worth the most amount of money, should be for someone who has a complete collection of Amazing Spider-Man, including the annuals. It shouldn't be a surprise to anyone that it is number 1 on the list. Amazing Spider-Man number 1. Cover price graded at a 0.3 because CGC would be dumb and give this a NG grade. I wanted a number on my list, and fortunately they didn't grade it with the facsimile cover on it. They took it off, so. But cover price graded valued this book at, even at a 0.3 grade that I had listed in there to the CLZ app, 0.3 according to cover price. Current value of this book, according to them, is $2,804, so almost $3K, which would be double. It's double what I paid for it. I did pay over $1,000. I think $1,500. I'd saved up for this book because I needed Amazing Spider-Man #1. It didn't matter that it was coverless. I needed it. It is missing page 12, but it does not affect the story. But again, 0.3 according to CBCS and cover price $2,804. So that is my full run, or my top 10 most valuable comic books in my collection according to cover price as of October 11th, 2023. If you guys, what do you guys think? What would the value of ASM 129 and 300 be with the signatures of McFarlane, verified by CGC, and Conway, or witnessed by CGC and verified by CBCS for Conway's signature? What do you guys think the values of those books would be down below? Let me know. What do you guys think? And of course, if you have access to those databases, comment down below. Whenever this video is premiering, I'd actually appreciate it an awful lot if someone out there who I'm friends with, or doesn't mind spending 10 minutes, look up these books now and the grades that I have them in on cover price or whatever, eBay, if there's signature sold listings. What are these 10 books worth as of whatever date you're watching it, and include the date if you do this include the date, July 1st, 2024. What's the value of these books on that date? Let me know. I'd really love to appreciate it. I'd really love to know, and I would deeply appreciate it. So take care, everyone. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I love making these videos, and I love your guys' support. So again, if you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Happy collecting.